good morning for me. It's probably not morning when I post this, but it's morning when I'm filming it. So in this video, I'm going to be working on Hades from Hercules. I've always wanted to do Hades. I just never really got around to it because it's always been like the princesses and this and that. But I am getting this awesome wig from Uniwigs. Use code Giselle20 for 20% off. I am so excited to get it. It should be here like tomorrow. And so I'm going to style it into like a big updo. Right now I'm going to work on the costume. So I have the fabric here to make like the dress and everything, but I wanted to make the little foam triangles. But I also bought fabric because I thought I could wrap the foam in some like metallic fabric to make it look cooler. So I'm going to do that, but first I have to cut out all the triangles that are going to like decorate all the top, the part of like the sleeve, kind of a sleeve, not really. I think I'm going to put a slit in it, so it has to like line the whole slit and everything too. So I'm gonna get started working on that, and I hope you all enjoy this video.
Hello friends. So excuse my voice. I was on TikTok live for like 2 hours yesterday, and I was talking a lot on the live, and I feel like I kind of like lost my voice. But anyway, here I just cut out a 2-inch strip of fabric for the triangles, and then I measured out 2 inches, and I think I ended up cutting them down a little bit because I thought 2 inches was too big, but later on I even had to trim them even more. So here I was just using that one as a pattern and cutting out a billion triangles. Like, it felt like it was never ending.
Hi guys, so it's later this day, and sorry if you can hear the air conditioner. It is really hot inside my house and outside, and it's like humid and not cool. Anyway, so here is the fabric. I have all my little triangles right there if you can see them, and then this is the fabric that I got to like cover the triangles. And so earlier today I went to work earlier, which is why I stopped working and why like the ring light is on now, because it's later. But we made like this one, or I made this one, and I hated it. I tried like wrapping the fabric around it and it came out ugly. So then I used hot glue and I did both of these, and I just like, there's nothing on this side, it's just like on there, and I guess it doesn't look too bad on camera, but in person it's a little bit lumpy because of the hot glue, which was kind of frustrating. So then we went to the store today and we bought, well, my dad bought some like heavy duty like glue, and so then I have a different idea on gluing like all the triangles to this and then just cutting them out of there. So my dad just came back with the pattern from when we made Merida, and that is the pattern I'm going to use to make the dress because I like the shape and like how it sits on the bottom, and then we'll make it all like that, and then we'll just cut out like the like off shoulder thing, and this is what it looks like. It's the same fabric that we used to make Cinderella, it's just black. And what else was I gonna tell you all? I made this right before dinner, and it is the charm that goes right here. You have to paint it gray and then paint like the eyes and like the little like teeth, because this is the skull that he has like right here. So I made this. I didn't film it because I made it like right before dinner, but here it is. It's hard now and baked. So there's that. I have the fabric here, and then I have the triangles, but we're doing that tomorrow because it is dark. So for now, we're gonna go ahead and work on the dress because the wig, it's gonna get here really soon, and I need to work on that, and then I need to have this costume done like ASAP. So yeah.
Okay, so right here my dad was laying out the pattern from Merida, and he was like, okay, like let's just pin it down and cut it. So here he is cutting it. Yay, Dad. Okay, but then he sits down, he's like, oh, I think I messed it up. Oh, you can bet I was livid. But it's okay, it all worked out in the end. But he ended up having to flip it, and he was like, okay, let's do this again. And I was so scared we weren't gonna have enough fabric to like do it now. But here we are, we're just cutting out all the pieces, so all we did was lay out all the pattern pieces and cut them all out. Right here we were pinning all the right sides of the fabric together to sew the panels together. Also, yes, I'm aware there's a hole in my shirt. Let me explain. I only wear this shirt when we're sewing because I think it was when we were making Rapunzel, when my dad cut the pattern off of my back, he cut a hole into my shirt. But then I just sewed all those panel pieces together. me again. I just got a very exciting package in the mail, and it is the wig from Wigs. And there is a little card here. It says, "Thank you for your order." And it just has, it has like all the questions people might ask, like the frequently asked questions. How to put it on your head, like tips for wig wearers. How do you style it to make it look more natural? A wig cap. Oh, perfect. I use a lot of these and I go through them a lot because I wear them almost every day. So here we are. I'm just gonna like, the style of the wig I got is called Fantasy. I'll put a link for it below, and it looks so pretty. It's a dark blue with like light blue highlights. I am so excited, and it's like an ombre, so it goes from like dark blue to light blue. Just took out the netting. It's so pretty. So, ooh. So it has a lace front. Let me show you all. I look kind of funny because I don't have makeup on or anything, and I also just woke up not too long ago, but I ran outside to get the package. So I will try it on my head and show you all what it looks like, just how it comes out of the box. Alrighty. So this is what it looks like straight out of the package. Obviously it's a lace front, so you have to cut the lace, but it is so pretty. Look at that. Look at that highlights. On the image on Wigs, there shows like a really pretty model, and she has it like pulled to the side, and it looks so cute. And I just wanted to show you all the unboxing. Alright, so here I am sectioning pieces of the wig. If any of my professional wig stylist friends are watching, please don't come for me. I try my best. But I just sectioned out all of the pieces all around the head, like which pieces I wanted for like the bangs and stuff. And then I clipped in these white extensions that I had gotten from Amazon for an on a wig, kind of another story. But I just tried to tease them at the root a little bit. It was kind of tough, but I just teased them, and then I literally like spun them into a little bun, and I was like, oh, I'll just attach all the hair to this. So there I am teasing that. I added more hair, and then more hair. Okay. All right, and then now I twisted it into the little bun. Oh, if I would get out of the way, you could see maybe. Okay, there it is. There's the bun. Then I took 2 sections of that blue hair you see, and I just wrapped it around the white to hide it a little bit. And I actually ended up changing my design for this wig. So I had done it once. I hated it. Well, I didn't hate it. I just wasn't happy with it. So I took it apart and actually redid it all. But none of this changed. All of this stayed the same. But here I was using a curling iron, and I curled all the hair, and I let it cool in like tight curls. But I actually ended up changing this. So when I redid it, I straightened the hair, and it took the heat very, very well. So I straightened it, and then I just wrapped it around my fingers and then like let it cool in tight curls, and that worked out really, really well. Alright, so this is a part that kind of changed the second time but also stayed the same in a sense. So I just still like grabbed the hair, bobby pinned it up. But here was a mistake I made, is I hairsprayed it. So that was a bad idea because then it got like very separated. So the second time I did it, I just pinned up the curls like soft and then hairsprayed it at the end. So with the front pieces, I tried to keep those as straight as possible here like in the first time. But it worked. It was like not bad. But I just, again, like was not 100% satisfied with it. So I took it all apart. But yeah, if you guys know me in person, if I'm not 100% satisfied with something, I will redo it. So yeah, I just was not having it with this. Like, it was pretty. You guys are probably looking at it and like, okay, that looks fine. But it was fine. I wasn't 100% with it. So I took it apart, redid it, used the same techniques pretty much. And this is how it turned out. Then I was very, very happy with it. So right here, me and my dad, we're trying to figure out where to like do the shoulder thing, or we're just going to cut it off. So we just marked that with chalk. I fixed it in the mirror to look how I wanted it to look, and then my dad did the back. So then, yeah, we just literally chopped that off. And then I wanted to show you guys my little skull that I had painted. So right here, we were just folding over the edge so I could take that to the sewing machine and hem it. Okay, and then right here, my dad was pinning in a zipper. That is something very tedious that I'm not good at doing. And then we just put it on me after he put the zipper, and we noticed there was a spot like under my arm that was a little bit big, but once we ended up taking that in, it fit me like perfectly, and I was 10 times happier with it. So we just cut off those little tabs, and then we took just a rectangle of fabric to the serger and serged the edges, and that was the end for that night. So the next morning, I sprayed my little skull with some clear gloss, and then I took this super like hardcore glue and I sprayed it onto that blue metallic fabric, and all I did was just place the triangles all over it, press them down, and leave them out in the sun to dry. So right here, I was just fixing up my little skull, making it perfect, and then it was time to cut out 1 billion triangles, but this time out of the fabric. So this part took forever, and my hands were like turning purple from holding the scissors for so long, but basically I just repeated this over and over and over again until I had at least, I don't even know how many triangles, but a lot. And so then I used the serger to serge the bottom, and also just like a slit that I had chopped in. And then right here I was just folding over the edge from the slit. This was serged, so it wasn't too big of a deal, but I wanted to make it look like even cleaner. So then I took it to the sewing machine and just ran stitches straight down. So later that night, we attached like this sleeve thing. All we did literally was just like serge the edges and attach it like you would a sleeve, and then it was time to glue on the pieces. So my dad was spraying them with the glue on top of like a trash bag so we wouldn't get any glue anywhere, and then he was handing me the triangles, but I had the dress on because I wanted to make sure that I got the triangles exactly where I wanted them to. But when it came time to do the triangles like on the slit and stuff, I ended up taking the dress off because it was kind of hard to do it on myself. So I think the last thing I vlogged was finishing the dress and like trying it on. So let me give you all a little tour. It's a little bit hard to give you all a tour, but you all saw me make it. I am completely painted blue. I gave myself some nails. It's been fun. Here, let me show you all where we're at. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? Well, kind of perfect. It fits the whole like Grecian theme. Ow! It's hot outside. It's like over 100 degrees today. But yes, I just wanted to film an outro because my outros have been kind of funky lately, but I decided I would film an actual outro this time.
So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. This was fun. I've always wanted to do it. And thank you to Uniwigs for sending me this really, really awesome wig. I'm really glad that I got to style it and model it for them. It was a lot of fun. Use code JASEL20 for 20% off. It saves you quite a bit of money and you could get a really cool wig like this one. So thank you all for watching and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye!